Say with me now, I know I will receive my time and money back. The time and money I spend will be the time and money that I receive back when the universe thinks it's right. That time will come. I will not fixate on when that time comes or what it will look like, but it will come. An abundance mindset means that you believe that you've got all these opportunities flowing in all the time. Hello. Growing old is increasingly becoming less scary for me. I'm enjoying the process of understanding myself better. And with time and with age, you get to understand yourself on a deep level. You also get to understand other humans that coexist on this planet with you. The more I'm here on this planet Earth, the more everything makes sense. Being in your 20s can be this really disorientating, confusing process. It's a really difficult time for a lot of us, including me. I'm not claiming to be super content, but my mentality towards this time in my life has changed a lot recently, and this has really started to help me wake up every day and not have anxiety and not feel awful. So our 20s is the time when we're thrown into the real world. This can lead us to feel kind of trapped, lost, ashamed even. So if you are feeling lost, you might have done some previous research or listened to some podcasts, and you might have heard the cliche statement, trust the process. Whilst this is a cliche, I think there is meaning behind every cliche statement, and actually the older I get, the more I actually understand these cliches to be very true and very wise. Obviously, some of these cliches are very simplified and they kind of make you want to roll your eyes and think, well, it's not that easy, it's so hard. And it also might feel quite invalidating when you're going through something really difficult and someone just says, trust the process. You are completely and totally valid to feel upset for those cliche statements to just go over your head sometimes. That is completely valid and normal. But I think sometimes we do get carried away in this kind of negative headspace, and it then propels us into more of a negative world and negative reality. We do have the power up here to listen to some of these cliche statements, to trust the process. If we hyperfixate on controlling everything, we're going to be let down. Always looking ahead has brought me a lot of pain. There was a phase of my life where I used to wake up in bed and I would be like cemented to the bed and I wouldn't be able to get out because my mind would be going in all these different directions. But that might not lead to this, and this is my main goal.
There's a plane in the sky and I'm going to wait to glide past, and I'm not going to get anxious and annoyed that it's interrupting my video.
I spent so much time planning and predicting the future that I got in the way of that future. I ended up taking no risks because I was planning things that weren't even within reach from my bed. And I was worrying about things that current me wasn't even, in a position to worry about. This is when I'm going to tell you to just get out of bed, just get off your phone, just stop overthinking. Overthinking is so dangerous because it leads us to living in a state of fear and then a state of lack. And then we stay solid and frozen in the spot because we're too scared to jump and make any decision that will propel us forward. We want to be moving on from this place that we're at now. We want to discover new things and meet new people and get new opportunities, but we're not going to get that if we're living in our head. We need to trust the process. Back to that cliche statement again. So why should you trust the process? I've got a nice old list here. So you should trust the process because growing old can be so flipping beautiful. The older I get, the more beautiful I feel. And I'm not saying this because, I'm buying better makeup and I know what clothes suit me. Nothing like that. I'm saying I feel more beautiful inside, and that is completely pouring out. It all comes from within. A deeper, more important type of beauty kind of flourishes out as we get older. That is actually if you are choosing to learn stuff about yourself and feed your soul as opposed to work on just trying to look pretty for other people and trying to exist to please other people. If you work on existing to please yourself, then I think that you become more of a beautiful soul. As we grow and we embrace our true desires, connect with soul sisters and mates, as we focus on healing childhood wounds, as we become proud to be ourselves, we really sit in the beauty of aging. I'm really proud to be me, Alessia, and I think that's why I feel beautiful. When I was younger, I didn't think I was worthy of having a YouTube channel, but I'm very much in a different space, and I think that's the beauty of aging. I trust me now, and I never used to trust myself. If someone's telling you you're on the wrong path, or if your path doesn't match your friend's path or what your parents have imagined and envisioned you to do, that doesn't matter. If it feels really right to you, and if you feel like every day you've got a real sense of purpose and deep down you know your gut is telling you this is right for you, then that's all you need to know. If it feels right, it is right. Some of the wildest ideas haven't come because lots of people have believed in them. They've come because one individual has believed in them and then eventually has made everyone else believe in them. So you need to trust yourself, and you need to believe that you're worthy of spending time on the things that you're passionate about. This is where the lack mindset and abundance mindset mentality kind of come in. If you're living in a state of lack, then you are telling yourself, oh my gosh, no, you don't have enough time, resources, money, talent to do this. Oh my gosh, no. Maybe put like a little bit of energy, but then also focus on this and that and this, because you're not really worthy of any of them. So let's just try a million things, but half-heartedly. That's what a lack mentality gets you to do, and that is what I've done. I actually did that throughout my education journey, so I wouldn't go back and read through my essays and make sure the text was correct, because I was living in a lack mentality. I didn't think I could get things done really well to a really good standard because I didn't fully believe in myself, and I didn't think, you know what, you have got the time for this because this is worth putting the time in. I would think, no, you've hardly got any time. Our mentalities are really, really important. Living in a state of lack will mean you don't make the most of every day. So saying something like, I trust the process, can really motivate you to have a change of mindset and think, actually, why don't I actually give this a try? Why don't I really put some time and money and effort into this little project that I'm really passionate about? And let's not call it a little project. That's such a classic thing we do to diminish something that's actually really important. If you want to shift your mindset, sometimes all it takes is just a little positive push in the right direction. I trust the process. Right now, my gut is telling me to write this idea down and share it with someone maybe in the future, but actually right now I'm just going to focus on getting my thoughts out. I trust the process. I've got time right now. I've got a good 10 minutes. An abundance mindset means that you believe that you've got all these opportunities flowing in all the time, and you do have that. You need to trust in order to receive all that you desire. For example, with my YouTube, I won't finish my thumbnail unless I'm happy with it. I'll say, do you know what? I'm going to spend that time on it now, because in a few years' time, when everything's all in place, I'm going to be having weeks off because I put so much time and effort into this now. You're going to receive it all back. Tell yourself that. Whenever you go to do something and you think this is time consuming, this is taking my money away, just think, I'm going to get that back because this feels right. If you work best in a coffee shop and you think, yeah, if I didn't have a lot of money, just go and get a cheap drink and you might create some of your best work that then leads to all these amazing opportunities and you making way more money than that cup of coffee. That £2.50 meant that you created the most amazing YouTube video ever, or you wrote the best essay you've ever written. You've made the best video that appeals to so many people and makes so many people feel heard. And now you're doing a collaboration with this cool other YouTuber that's going to get you more subscribers, and everything's just going to be so beautiful. And you're going to help so many people, including yourself. Say with me now, I know I will receive my time and money back. The time and money I spend will be the time and money that I receive back when the universe thinks it's right. That time will come. I will not fixate on when that time comes or what it will look like, but it will come. I remember at uni, so much of the stuff that I did, I was so passionate about, but I was navigating from a space of, you're not enough, so I'm not going to put enough energy into this. And it was just this vicious circle of not feeling enough because I wasn't creating stuff that really spoke for the brain power and passion that I had deep down inside. If you have feelings of abundance and you believe in yourself and you tell yourself, you're enough, you need to focus on this because you have a talent that deserves to be shown to the world. If you tell yourself these things, you will gift yourself the space to create a masterpiece. It takes one hopeful, positive thought to propel you in the right direction. So let me quickly fire some positive affirmations at you that I've written down. I can feel everything coming together. Repeat after me. I can't hear you. Say it out loud. I believe in myself. I believe in my future. I'm grateful to be alive in this very moment. I'm not saying that this is completely like something that you've manifested and it's your problem. Everyone is encouraged to navigate the world with a sense of lack, a deep sense of lack in them, because we are fed so much negativity through the news, for example. When's the last time that you checked the BBC News and there was a positive bit of news? Can you think of a positive news item that you read on the BBC News recently? Because I can't. We are fed negativity on the daily, watching horrible shows about murderers and crime, and it's no wonder we're living in a state of fear and lack, worrying that tomorrow we could lose our entire family, all our money, our home, our resources, and just die. I'm sorry, I know that's quite stark. If we see heartwarming, inspiring stories more often, then we'll be inspired to do the same. You know, it's like another cliche saying is, you are who you surround yourself with. I think it's the same with the kind of news stories that we read and the kind of media that we consume. These kind of fictional characters do become characters in your life that affect your reality and how you view the world. What we choose to focus on shapes our reality, shapes our daily life. I found this quote by the Buddha. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. So quickly, to finish off this video, I'm going to give you some simple ways to develop the positive, abundant mentality and ditch the lacking mindset. Look around you and acknowledge everything that you have right now. Look how many resources are surrounding you right now. What are you watching this video on? Be grateful, have gratitude. Every day, look out for things that you're grateful for that make your existence that bit easier or that bit better. Stop feeding the I can't do this thoughts. If you get a thought like that, maybe there will be a bit of truth to it, but you can always turn it around. I can't do this, but I can do this. And then once I do that, oh my gosh, look what happens. This is even better than if I did this. I don't want to say look on the positive side. I just want to say try and see if there are any other opportunities that come out of dead ends. Try to look the other way, as opposed to just seeing a brick wall and a dead end and no further opportunities. Try it and think, but there's another road down there and that might not lead to a dead end. Do more of what you love. If going to coffee shops gives you inspiration and makes you feel warm and excited and safe, you're going to create your best work there. So go there. In my description box, I've left like a little worksheet that you can do. It's like a little journal prompts list that you should complete if you want to establish that abundance mindset. So that's in the description for this video now. So go and have a look at that. I've also started a Patreon page. So if you want to support me and see extras like my photos and personal bits from me and get more inspiring, motivational tips, then head over there. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy these kind of videos. Please comment and start conversations with me, but also the other people watching these videos, because you're all so lovely and I think we could create an amazing community. I think we already are, but I just want you guys to talk more amongst each other as well, because I think you're all quite like-minded and you're all very kind. So yeah, comment, like, share, subscribe, blah, 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 and have a nice day.